Hi, everyone. This is Jacqui Cooper with CryptoMom2, and I don't have my normal screen behind me. Actually, this screen is kind of apropos because it's of Kauai and a place that I love to visit, and my brother's there. And for those that don't know about CryptoMom2, I am documenting my journey in this amazing world of cryptocurrency and blockchain, and recently my journey into the NFTs, which are non-fungible tokens. And I have an amazing network of individuals who are guiding me in this new area that I'm exploring. And one of the individuals that I networked with, who's also becoming a mentor to me, has created a remarkable collection of NFTs. And I'm going to let CryptoBraddaz is the name in case you're looking for it on OpenSea. And the contact information will also be on the podcast as well as on the YouTube side. But I'm going to let him introduce himself because we have had other episodes in case you haven't caught them. But I want you to know a little bit more about him and who he is, because he's multi-talented both in the music side as well as in the art side. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. So why don't you go ahead and share your name and contact information. So in case someone wants to access your collection and get more of your NFTs, they'll know where to find you.
Sure thing. Well, my name is Kai. My full name is KaiKani Laigo, and I'm a musician and artist. And originally, I'm from Hawaii. Right now, I'm based in Los Angeles. But this is a collection I made of collectible. They're supposed to be digital pogs, and I'm not sure if any of you remember those. If you're old enough, you surely will. But it was like a milk cap game that originated in Hawaii and briefly got some national attention. But I made these. I'm gonna play one of these here, and there's some reggae music there. There's some animation, but basically there's 100 of these little characters that I made. 50 girls, 50 guys, and they're all free NFTs on OpenSea right now, and they're literally for free. You're gonna have to pay a little bit of a gas fee if you want to claim one, but I have them all up right now, and they're kind of just like I said, a tribute to my home state. And they all feature animation. Certain select ones have a reggae song attached to them. So you know they're out there. Yeah. So and if you want to hear any of my music too, you can hear that at. I have a couple different URLs you can visit. The NFTs are available at CryptoBraddaz.com, which is as you can see on the screen there, CryptoBraddaz.com. Or if you want to visit my music, that's also available at cryptomaniac.fun. So yeah, thanks a lot.
This is great. I mean, for those of us who remember about collecting cards and everything, this is a way to collect a NFT card. And, you know, again, NFTs are the latest and the trending of cryptocurrency. So I actually started this path of learning about NFTs about 6 weeks ago. And you can see on our video that we're at OpenSea, even though there's a variety of other, there's Foundation, there's Nifty, there's Mintable, there's a lot of different platforms where you can actually upload your NFTs and create an image. And I'm going to ask you to stop sharing for a sec. And we're going to go over to an area I just started to create a collection. So I'm super excited about this. I'm going to make sure my page is up because I know that, again, it is all about the screen share. So this artwork actually that I'm showing right now, which is on NFT, was created by my aunt, who's 75 years old. And this is the first of many of the collection. And so just so you know, the process of what I had to do that you might, if you decide that you want to create, upload a digital art, but you can also do music, videos, film, a whole slew of things. You have to create a collection. And when you create the collection, you also need to be connected to a wallet, MetaMask. And again, correct me if I'm wrong with any of the steps. But when you create the collection, there's a lot of information that they'll ask you. And then you will, it's all paid in Ethereum, even though you can select different coins. So I created a price of $100 US. And so the Ethereum price is 0.038. And it was a very easy creation. I was really surprised at how fast it was. Once I had already uploaded all of my basic information and the piece of art that I wanted to start in my collection, I then just went over to my wallet. And there was a gas fee, as we mentioned before. I think at this point in time it was $18 and something cents, and then it asked me to sign permission because everything is digital contract, and I signed, and then voila, it's up. So now it's for sale, and it's great. It's just amazing. So if any of you are thinking about getting involved and creating an NFT, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to consult, but it's really, the steps are pretty fast and straightforward. So I was amazed. Anything else that you can share that you think someone might need to know?
I mean, just like you said, it's pretty intuitive and it's pretty straightforward. Like anything, you want to do your research before really jumping in, because like you said, there are gas fees, and actually people should probably know the gas fees themselves are not very what's the word? There's no real set price, because the fee itself is dependent on how many people at that exact moment are using that particular cryptocurrency network. So as you can imagine, that number goes up and down throughout the day, and the actual gas price that you pay for different transactions will go up and down throughout the day.
What you said is so true. And I totally forgot about saying that, because a few weeks ago, the gas fee was way higher.
Yeah. And the thing is too, it's also dependent not just upon how many people are using the network, but upon the price of Ethereum.
Yes.
So if for whatever reason the price of Ethereum is inflated, or if there's a certain social media demand for it, then that also can greatly increase the price of the gas fees. And it's a really interesting thing, just that one aspect alone, because like you were saying, the fees just a couple of weeks ago were like in the $100 and up range, and now that I see that you just were able to mint on OpenSea for $18, that's extremely exciting, and I know a lot of people were complaining about that a few weeks and a month ago. So hopefully those people are not complaining and actually minting things now.
Yeah. So you're using a term that people who are new to this area might not know. Minting. Explain
Minting,
what
yes.
minting is.
So minting is basically just the term for creating an NFT. And it's kind of just, industry term, or I guess a specific term to the process. It really just means making an NFT. The reason it has its own term, though, is because when you do make an NFT, what you're specifically doing is writing something to a cryptocurrency blockchain. So, that is a specific action. And if you're not doing that, you're really not creating an NFT. So it's kind of tied to that action there.
So one of the things for people that are new to NFTs that you might want to know about on OpenSea, and I'm not sure about other platforms, but you can create a royalty on your NFT. And that's something that's especially important for artists. And then also, you can sell it for a fixed price or an auction price. So that's also something that when you're going into the platform, to kind of look around, write down your questions like I did, and then, ask someone so they can guide you.
Yeah, in fact, I'll just mention it too. That's another one that a lot of people get a little bit hung up on with OpenSea, is that there's a difference between, if you make a listing, if you sell an NFT for an auction as opposed to a fixed price, when you sell for an auction, you as the creator have to pay the gas fee basically when it sells. So and that can be a bit of a surprise, and not a pleasant surprise. So if you don't want to do that, then just sell your NFT as a fixed price. And usually the way that kind of works is that I guess they figure that people selling things for auctions are selling pretty high dollar items, or bigger pieces of art, in which case the buyer might not, or the buyer or the seller might not really care about the gas fee, because it's maybe going to be on the order of thousands of dollars at least. So a 40, 50, even $100 gas fee might not be that big of a deal. But for newer artists selling smaller pieces, a fixed price is probably the way to go.
So connected with once we create something and once we sell it. So when someone decides to buy it, it gets transferred over to them and through a smart contract. And do then I have access to it again, or is it?
You don't. I believe you don't. You obviously would have access to your original files that you used to create the NFT. Mm-hmm. But the NFT itself, as minted on the blockchain, is no longer yours. And I'm pretty sure. I mean, I've only sold one, so I've seen this happen in one instance. But it basically disappears from your account and it appears in somebody else's account.
That's awesome. That's really cool. That's really cool. Yeah. So definitely everyone go over and support Kai and his art and his music. All the links will be below. If you're not an artist and you want to try to create an NFT, there's another platform that I kind of came across. I'll put the link below. It's off of the tag protocol. You can actually create an NFT using a hashtag that's on Twitter. And again, it's something that's really creative, because what I'm finding with blockchain and these different visionaries is you can create and make almost anything using blockchain and NFTs, from tickets to events to you name it. So there's a lot of creativity that's involved here. Yeah,
for sure. Thanks again.
Yeah, no, thank you so much for guiding me and helping me create my first NFT. This is so exciting. I'm so grateful. And for those of you who, I didn't have the recording on when it got minted, but it was like, I was so happy and so excited. But cool. Definitely support Kai and his art, and everyone like and subscribe to CryptoMom2, and we'll talk soon about all the new developments in the blockchain world. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Talk to you soon. Bye.